dashes, but did a little bit of a
EG
different role
Corrode,
here
it's
for the
different
squad.
now.
Of course, after
You still talking about the Yay Chamber EG Corrode? Where it would basically just let him search.
Roles for Evil Geniuses, which has been a standard of Potter's coaching style over the years.
For
There it is, chat. New guns.
EG leading by 1. As a reminder, if you lose this series, you go down to our middle bracket. You still have one more chance after that. But you definitely want to stay.
Envy on defense, EG on attack.
Chances alive.
Yeah, according to Sideshow, if you saw the pre-show, 3 strikes and you're out. So just don't lose 3 games and you're going to Santiago.
That's very
I
true.
was straight through the smoke.
Just that simple. And that's a bandit kill from Poppin.
And that's a bit more normal from
That's a ghost kill from Kesnet.
Oh, that was a nice
just got
little bait.
excited. New gun, it's fun. But it still, you know, shoots heads in very similar ways. All right. Even playing field to just end down very low HP as Rossi makes quick work, and this will be back-to-back pistols for Envy if they keep it
very
classy,
nice
which
on
they
this
do.
one.
Exter
I mean, the spam kill made it a little easy.
From Envy, something they're always very good at on defense, no matter
I
the
didn't
roster
mind the
is
pistol from
holding and then
EG. I just want them to do
This team that
something.
really likes
Like,
to
I like the
control
first,
pace in aggression.
like
That,
the
by way, is
first
how he got
12
that first bandit
seconds.
kill. Just spamming through the smoke with it.
And
But then if your whole plan is to
changes,
take
the Lord
over
says the
towards
same.
side, you
Look, can't
gotta
shoot
send
through
it
every
side.
wall now, but surprise, you can still shoot through smokes.
You can absolutely do that. They didn't change that part unless, I don't know, I guess you want to play Harbor. Which I don't
What
think
is?
anyone does.
No.
What do we got planned here?
Don't think we've got that in us still. Now, interestingly, there were some small pistols picked
Okay,
up for
recon
EG.
to clear. Dude, he might get a kill here though.
A ghost for Oki. A shorty 4 digits in to do some silly little dive plays. It's calm to take the first contact and Inspire. Mows down a couple players. Extra now just allowing players to run into this smoke. Doesn't care before teleporting on out of there. While Bao has picked up a stinger.
This is so Envy. Look at how they're playing this anti-eco.
Unreal. A Paranoia out from mid and has resulted in now a Marshall being picked up. Still not an easy position to play out of.
Jesus, look at them. It's at least going to be fun watching them. It's at least going to be fun.
Yeah, they will play defense that way, whether it's an anti-eco.
Has there been a lot of bandits? No, not really.
Whether they're on an eco. Once they find you,
Only
they
in
will
pistol
want
rounds,
to
I think,
fight.
at the moment.
They are very good at it. Inspire re-swinging there is crazy.
They're not lacking confidence. That's true.
It works out for them and ends up pretty clean in the end.
I'll take it. I'll take my 2.
So obviously a much better start already for Envy. Now though, EG fully
Soon as
kitted up
possible,
calm
gets the
with
Odin out.
Odin. Of course, the gun to always be tracking here on Corrode. But
Quick reminder of the changes. You can no longer spam that line, and you can no longer spam this line, which you used to be able to with the Odin.
I don't think the walls go quite as far as you drew them, but I understand the point.
It's hard to be precise.
Words matter, Mimi. All right.
I'm
Poppin',
Jerks.
not
Thank you
seeing
so much for the
anyone right now.
19 months. Will there be hate watching this
now he
Zeta?
is.
No, not a
No
chance.
Heartbreakers. I think they thought it was going to get stuck in that smoke and not reveal.
And that pull back out from A.
I kind of hope Mini gets a couple of wins on them, really.
Demise.
It's a great
Finds
trade on this
Kesnet.
one.
Yeah, it looked like Envy weren't quite ready for those players to be so quick up mid, and suddenly this A main hold is just completely crumbled.
Yeah, after maybe seeing the ping of the player a little bit further up in mid, thought there was
Yeah.
more pressure on the B side of things as opposed to
Dude, his
splitting
clone
on
might
A.
own this for him.
That leaves Egster here, flashing himself
okay.
on
That was a
in.
nice time.
Okeanos just holds the line. No issues there.
Cutting through.
And one by one they filter in. One by one, actually.
Well,
Poppin gets
that's why he
his
called it a
kill.
poppin' swing as well. He
And
went
can
so
reset the
wide
round
on
a little
this.
bit, see what damage Envy can do on the outside of things.
Inspire is going to be so late on a lurk, though.
And another?
How much more
Damn,
can
nice
Inspire?
shots, bro.
Okay.
Gross.
Okay, Poppin.
There's no way you get more here. Yeah, trying to make that mad dash for the Phantom. No luck this time. But already taking
Oh, they
3
did
rifles
great
out of the
damage.
equation. Not too
Could get another.
disappointing of work from Envy. Inspires managed to upgrade into the Vandal. Now falls
It's really
on
good
down.
damage.
EG get there first.
Good damage, 2 away from a fatal.
And it really just crumbles in that A main hold. EG catching the timing to pick off those 2 players in lobby, and the thing about Envy is that when they're up, they'll keep swinging and they'll snowball a win. When they're down, they're also going to be willing to keep swinging, keep taking these fights, and you know, sometimes you get success like those Marshall shots that we saw out of Poppin, and well, sometimes just snowballs the round away from you.
So Evil Geniuses took things a little bit slower on that last round.
Big
Tested up
rounds.
into mid, got that split
Anything
going.
new on
Paid
this?
off in a big
Not
way for
really.
them. This time though,
Smoke on mid to create pressure. More of a shallow wall, I guess, is the only real talking point in terms of what they're doing. Most people like to wall here. They want to kind of make sure that they don't take here. They're free with the smoke and actually have to like commit further. This does actually make sure the smoke doesn't do too much, to be fair. Especially if you just prowler after like they're doing. Yeah, this pretty much here is why the server's better. I wouldn't do it from here. I would do it from here. Right, this way you can kind of clear all the middle. Every wall you can get tagged from. Bro,
hard read from EG, right?
Dude, Envy do some mad stuff though. Look at them. Like this one's not as bad because obviously it's 4v5, but my goodness, what's going on at B? Could literally be on the right side.
Filter back into empty space, get some information, look for an opportunity to swing the round.
This is exactly how you shut them down. Hold every angle, punish players as they go for the
Pick the right side to gamble.
fights. But out there still
Comms Recon might reckon.
And Envy do have 2 players anchoring. A third rotating in as well on B.
Teleport set up into the corner as the dashes come on in. Still that player lodged in sight. Still 2 players back in elbow.
Oh.
Gets the first
That was from the reveal, right?
The rest just keep on pushing forward. We're all tied up.
I'm pretty sure.
So early days, EG have the recipe.
Was the recon? Yeah.
Put a little pressure on one part of the map. Hold for the re-aggression to come in. And you'll be rewarded.
Dude, that's madness to walk it as well.
And so also these first couple rounds they've lost.
Oh, this recon was nuts,
Add armor
man.
to that wall.
Add armor to every wall. No.
Yo, Hunter! That's how you reclaim B main?
I think he said, I'm just giving you some polite advice at the end.
Exactly.
That's
That
what
was
I'm pretty
awesome.
sure just happened. I'm not sure. Anyways, Envy are going to be calling a timeout to go over the advice they were just given.
I like what he added on at the end as well. That was sick.
These types of things, perhaps.
We don't just swing through our own Viper utility.
No.
I would say would be the first piece of advice to take up on. Maybe, you know, get a friend, get an initiator over there to help you out a bit.
Get something. Fortunately for Envy, they're going to be stuck.
I mean, it's not wrong to do that in your big buy round.
Really contest
Like I get they're re-clearing middle,
rifle rounds so far,
but
that just looks to continue slipping away. Now, Evil Genius is a team that was struggling.
Android, thank you so much for the 10 months as well. Thank you with the Prime.
Back on Pro, if you remember. But I really feel like when they're playing these slower rounds and just taking the fights as they come, especially that slow work into mid, it's really putting a lot of pressure on these enemy players to go for those timings you see them looking for.
Yeah, and it feels familiar, right? To see Calm back on this team, to see him alongside Potter. But it is very different than that 2023 squad, not just in the players, but in leadership. It's Calm's first time being the primary IGL for a team. He's always been a very vocal player on that initiator role, as many players in that role are, but now having to take over and kind of nurture this.
Called him an idiot after as well.
Envy getting active up into mid, but instantly punished for it.
Yeah, I like this with that. I like this with anti-eco.
They're still going.
Different smoke. You beat them there so that you can have to only focus over towards middle.
And now this puts EG in a really strange position. It's less strange.
This is nice from EG. EG were fully on top of this. Fully on top of this.
That can be hard to play when
really like how they handled this round.
Sound is off and it all stalls out in the round.
I do think using the
forward continues the fight as Kesnet is falling back.
Is it called refract? I can't really fully remember. To just search like this with an outlaw against eco is kind of nice.
Now, Envy on opposite sides of the world. You really hate to be in a position like this, and for
how do you feel about mashed potatoes? I mean, I've never really. I like them. They're really strongly. Dude, do you go about your life like feeling angry or like what? I don't know. Like, dude, they're nice. Do I prefer them to normal potatoes? Sometimes, maybe with some cheese in there.
Won't get away with anything.
You guys think about food. Like I think about food.
We had before this series.
I would say like a tenth of the average person, I think.
Towards the end of this, but couldn't actually turn it around.
In comparison to how much you guys talk about food.
To try and get things on the right page now that we're heading into an actual honest rifle round for them.
The first thing I would tell is that I accidentally submitted the wrong pred. And I meant to
Okay, no, I'm not going to accept
You
that.
strongly dislike mashed potatoes, dude. I could never.
I think the number one thing is slow down the mid-round aggression.
But if you strongly dislike mashed potatoes, do you just dislike all potatoes?
Coach, I'm sorry. I meant to give it to him. I didn't expect him to run there.
Talking to the camera.
That's sick as well, because he has all their camera POVs as well.
No, but I'd like to see them slow it on these kind of mid-round re-aggression. You've seen a lot of
In
players just
Samsara,
get
thanks so
caught
much for the
walking
41
up on
months as well.
timings, and it hasn't really been working out. If they go for re-aggro, I want to see set plays instead with the duelists playing together or
We got
getting
a wall
Papa
here.
involved.
Shouldn't be swinging this until.
Could just be Operator in Exter's hands. With that Viper on A main, though, it's a little bit harder, so Exter just has to hope players aren't creeping up behind that wall.
It's a little weird
It is
once the
killing
TP
Get Out,
starts
but
coming up.
already DigiZen has gotten pretty close here. And EG with their hard reads on the main
Okay,
aggros
TP gone.
are
Oh,
anticipating
they pretty much
this.
gave him time with the wall to
That
use his
dimensional drift goes up
TP
into
again.
mid. Quick teleport out from Okeanos, trying to scout on back as Exter gets that first kill. Quickly traded away. And now Kesnet under pressure. The Hunter's Fury trying to play off the back of that
Ooh.
information.
Dude, that's crazy value though. Kesnet got pretty good value, man. Made him use so many ults from that. This is a big win if Envy win this.
Knocked down just in the same moment. As Evil Geniuses throw that wall up, slow things down, plant the spike, and set up in the post.
2-on-3 now. This is a very big round for Envy. If Kesnet can get one
Yeah,
kill
they
and get his
use
ult
so
online,
many ults into it.
This hold from Evil Geniuses, covering a lot of their bases, and now as they see more and more players, can make it a little more simple.
Dude,
That
comms
Dark
recons
Realm,
at the moment.
absolutely everything,
Really,
and
really
Evil
good.
Geniuses shut Envy down.
Like the idea from EG, but we're kind of seeing what I thought we would see from this team. They have a lot of like 3 ults into 1 round. It's always a round that makes sense as long as we take out the like the eco round that they use their ult on. But majority of the times when they're using multiple ults, it's like combos, like what we used to see from the old EG in important rounds. It's pretty much what we thought we were going to see, right? This was just Yoru ult into Sova ult and Waylay ult. Force them down to an eco, good understanding of it, good ideas. Pretty much what we thought this guy is responsible for.
Exactly.
When you've played together for so long and they no longer have that advantage.
I think Com is underrated as a player. Yeah, I think he is.
Again, now onto a
But I think it's
bad
because
buy
of
from Envy,
like the hidden value
not
of
to be
like the
asked of
ult
them in
stuff
this round, especially.
and like his Uto
EG
usage.
continue to take
If
things
he
slow,
got
it's
to
interesting. You've got
Brock
DigiZen
levels of
playing slow over
Odin
towards
use
A,
as
waiting for
well,
that re-aggro to come in.
it would
Evil
be really
Geniuses very
nice.
clearly have done their homework and have a set idea of how to play this map. So Okeanos just goes for the swing into B main, gets the kill, gets the orb. He's looking for another dimensional drift in a couple rounds.
He's looking for it. He's pretty on
And he
top
knows
of someone else
exactly what's
pushing.
coming next.
Revenge though.
Sometimes it doesn't matter if you know what's coming.
If
you
they
still
win
get
this,
sat
he
down.
should be giving
There
it
you
back,
go.
surely.
Inspire getting his revenge in B main this time.
More Chris with the tier 1. Thanks so much for the 5 months, dude. Appreciate that.
Envy do have a stack towards this A side.
This is a great reclear as
You
well.
don't have
Carries on
infinite
going,
time to
gets
play
the
with.
info,
They wanted
3
to
person stacks.
Get this
Hold strong.
information and pivot away.
It's a little weird if they
And
chill.
Envy, with an ultimate ready in
Oh.
Kesnet's hands, have a chance here
30
on the light
seconds.
side to do some damage. Down to 25 seconds now. EG
I don't know about
really
that
forced
one.
forward into this A site. Bundled up with 4 players. As the saturate comes down, they're slowed again. 15 seconds. Envy.
I mean, they delayed long enough to get this smoke, and in theory it becomes a nightmare, and this is what I was worried about with this gun. Look at how strong that gun looks in that situation. Time?
Time to plant.
Oh, he might.
Time to pull away from this spike. Inspire.
He might.
Not going to see
He's
him just
live.
yet. Peppers him through the smoke and takes him out.
Holy,
Inspire
that was close.
steps up to the challenge.
I mean, ult was pretty good. I guess they were had the
finally,
comms to
EG's
delay
slow
enough for the
rounds are
smoke, and then it
punished.
made.
Little insult to injury from Inspire.
And it's coming down to the wire. So little time left to go. Inspire. What does he go for? There's a gun over there on the ground. The spike. It's ticking away. And he gets it.
Good fit.
Dude, Bandit. This was our
Inspire, I see
first
your
Bandit
game.
round
I see your game.
of it looking like
And we're just gonna
very
move on.
strong.
Okay. This fight was everything though. Inspire has gone for that refight so many times because they just made it too long. They finally exec in 10 seconds. Bandit in the corner. That is a big round for Envy to win.
Why can I still hear myself?
What's your favorite pasta shape?
It was a
So now
one-time bit.
tell me
It was a
yourself, what did you
one-time
think
bit.
about the bit?
Like the one that swells.
Man.
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too.
know the
Well,
names,
Evil
dude.
Geniuses
Am I
also
meant
had
to know the
plenty of
names?
time to think about how they lost that round with the Time delayed by Inspire.
Okay, Eggster, tucked in the corner here, might have a fight against DG.
Wall down, Clone comes across. There's so much utility, he's just got to run away. The rest of Envy, 2 players in top mid, Nightfall comes on down as another reposition. Needs the Kesnet dropping and Digis in once more. Trying to get on out of there.
I get it. He's been told a big duel on A right now. He's been told like they should be grouping and then waiting for a reaction. So I get that he wants to get out there, but he's in such a committed position. I'm not sure he can do that. Big duel. Dude, what a weird round this is. Just everyone's just taking their own little baby duels.
Here comes this fight again.
Was massive.
Timing on mid is
but pressure in from
looking
mid
pretty good, yeah.
Step on forward as he falls again out of it.
It's Owen as well with the prime. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that.
Coming back through B main right now.
Just the king of flanks. Expect the flank.
As some stall goes up from heaven, Eggster trying to make plenty of noise. This flank is quick. Evil Geniuses are not looking the right direction yet, and that's gonna punish them. Rossi now in a one-on-one. Okeanos on the other side, paranoia as he comes in behind him. It's ring around the Rosie.
Dude, he's kind of owned it, right?
Somehow Okeanos has crept into the center of sight. And Rossi is right on top of him. You've got to be kidding me. Rossi gets it done. We're tied
Big
again.
TP. I'm a flash into TP.
Crazy 1v1 to end it. But it's Envy coming out on top again. And you're seeing how much this team thrives in the chaos. Last round, in the last second, winning out this time in one of the most chaotic mid-fights you'll ever see. Picking the right timings to re-aggress that final flank that came back in through main. Getting that kill onto Calm and setting Rossi up for his clutch.
A little bit wild in that last round, but Evil Geniuses are going to hit the break button. Now as
it was
secured by Envy.
it was a bit of a rough one.
Really only one. It was that crazy eco and then that last round.
Goobot as well with the tier 1. Appreciate the 10 months as well.
It's true.
Thank you.
We've truly seen a clean round from Envy yet, but
how do you feel about pizza? Dude, you guys are asking me if I just like generic normal foods. Like, yeah.
Going through the minds of these players right now as Potter tries
the ones that are more like 50-50, people either like them or hate them. I probably don't like them. Like, you're asking me if I like fried chicken and stuff. Like, I'm not an alien. Like, yeah, of course I like it.
Only shown slow rounds thus far. They're always
pretty rad with the tier 1. Appreciate the 2 months, dude.
We've never seen them go for a hard execute. So now with the results online coming out of a timeout, there's an increased threat that they're going to turn up the pace. Certainly.
Do you like olives? No. Do you like Marmite? No. See, the 50-50 ones, I'm going to just side with no.
There's a whole lot of flexibility.
Dude, if like 90% of the world likes it, I'm probably with them.
Kill instead of fully committing into a certain zone on the map. See what the call
Timo, thanks so much for the prime as well. Appreciate the 31 months.
They have loved to put their 2 duelist players on opposite ends of the map.
50-50 olives? Wait, is that not a 50-50?
Over adventurous Envy
members. Do people really like them, or is olives not a 50-50?
By very early pushing both their duelists into mid-aggressive.
Really? As in, like, more people like them?
Starts taking the 2 mains and then goes back into a mid-reclear. Envy's ready for that this time with this crossfire.
Chat. Stop talking about food. It's a big buy round. We've got 3 people here. 3 people here that can't buy next. I'm talking about if we like olives or not.
I don't think it'll matter.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to see an empty A site. The problem is these 2 mid players are coming in quickly through this smoke. Eggster has no fear when it comes to swinging on through these. So flash through in front of the saturate, sat on down. One more player behind is the Hunter.
He did good though. Each the Omen flash goes close to see him. I mean, DG's just kind of saved him a little bit here.
These last 2 members of Envy completely
isolated. They kept it pretty simple on this.
That does it. DG's saturate there was so perfect. That refight in was very well set up. A flash, an Omen paranoia, but DG counters it out completely.
Inspire will get 1 over towards mid, but comes in a little bit too late to have any real go into this round.
Yeah, and with players this poor on the side of Envy, you want to save these guns, get a buy over to them.
Chat, I'm not answering anything about food.
Now what I'm curious is,
I'm vetoing food as a subject.
Pretty solved.
At least for today.
They use those 2 ultimates to run on into the A site, hold down the quick flank through mid. Now they've got to solve these next 3 rounds without the benefit of those critical ults.
My goodness, what happened, bro? Dude, I put something next to the light and it went crazy at me.
So EG now, after showing having those ults online and playing a very slow round, this might be the one where they play with something a little more aggressive.
Netsuba, thanks so much for the prime.
See them
Appreciate
starting
that.
with all 5 players in A main, still with that ult online from DigiZin. They won a lot of these critical A main brawls earlier in
Okay, it
the half
should
when
be
they
an
went
eco for
this kind
them,
of
but
aggression.
instead they all in off the gun saved, and we got
Put down over towards the B side.
the hero Bucky.
Rossi's in a good spot.
We're missing a little bit of util, not much though.
Dips on
Nice shot, bro.
Kesnick goes in, 1 shot and out. Good for the kill.
This is basically an all-in, by
Back
the way.
onto the line with a good paranoia.
Dude, nice
as
shot.
well. 2 and 2 kills. Blind makes things a little bit more challenging with Rossi.
Oh, okay. Dude, I flamed Envy's
Turns on a
aim
dime for
first
a
map,
quick
but
headshot.
that was lovely to
Helps out his
watch.
teammate secure that one. Now Common 1-on-3. And no space anywhere on the map. Spotted a shoulder. Tries to whittle away with a shock dart, but at the end of the day, he needs to play a little bit with the clock right now. Envy know exactly where he is.
Yeah, he should just cut sound for a long time here.
Player going back to police in mid as well means that
Bottled water or
has to
tap
telegraph where
water?
he's
I mean, it
rotating.
depends on the country, man.
and he doesn't have much of a choice with 40 seconds than to try and get a pick back into A.
There are some 1v1s for him to take right now. I believe he was spotted
Yeah,
on
he's
the
been
jiggle,
spotted,
though.
but he has no
By the time
idea.
He didn't
Well,
even catch
now he
it. Now
does.
the spam through the wall. Only 25 seconds left, and now the chip damage is being sent Com's own way. Recon dart out. That's a clone. That sees goes ahead and grabs him. Actually, just missed. He's really taking his time here. Spots the flash, turns it, pushes forward, but no kill. And now, without any time left on the clock, the magic is lost.
Okay, nicely
Extra will
handled.
take 5th.
Well, they
I don't
went
know if
all
I've
in,
ever
and
seen
Kesnet
someone
honestly
jump
did
like,
great
what
here,
was that,
man. Some
4 or
lovely
5
shots from him.
jumping Bucky right clicks.
Well, I think
Even
there
his
might have been a
extra,
shorty involved initially, and
even
then
his
it switched
extra
over to Buck. I'm not really quite sure. There were so
What
many.
I know is that
Refract
Kesnet
was
won
just
the
nice to
miss.
make sure he
Those
got
shots
traded.
were just impressive.
Yeah, look at
This
that.
from Rossi too as well. A headshot right before he falls down.
Yeah. I like to see Envy willing to play that more passive defense on A, though. They lost a lot of early rounds, just like
Adderall with the
full
prime, thank
committing
you for the 7
into this
months.
lobby fight.
Appreciate that
Here
as
they
well.
play a bit more passive and fight back in after they hear that EG
Yeah, I'm
util.
not entirely
rewarded for
sure,
it.
mate, to be honest with you.
Oki, the only
don't know
player
when
with
his
a rifle
birthday
in
is.
hand for Evil Geniuses. And Egster, one of the first times ever, steps into the corner. Finally realizing
God,
this
the amount
pattern
of
of how
risks,
Okeanos likes to play for
I
the
guess
B-main
it's
space.
Nito.
Probably the best round for it to happen as well. Take that hero rifle straight on out of the hands. Digits in a little bit slow there. Pick up the gun. And
Is that
finally
what they
take
wanted
that
to
kill
do when
too.
they had the shorty earlier?
They do get out on site, but this is still a tough fight. Inspire here.
I mean, it's just a mess, right? Envy making quick
getting a
work
pretty-
of things.
pretty
A
decent
flawless
score.
round for them.
Pixel,
the lead
thank you
once
so much
again.
as well. Left but right
Been a
as
while since we
well.
could have said that for them.
Yeah, I really like that different approach to the
Who's
B-main
got the
fight.
best looking
Showing the
jersey in
one-way there, which
VCT? Mate, I've only seen 2 jerseys so far.
just so
I can
effective
tell
to
you
catch.
it's not EG.
Foul on that timing you're talking
That's all
about
I
that
got
he
for
just
you
kept
right now.
taking. I know, it really feels like the second half of Abyss, where EG is leading, they have the read, and then flip switches, and it starts to slip away.
Yeah, the main thing though was Evil Geniuses on the defense side.
Oh
were
wait, we have a
absolutely
poll of
lights
do you
out.
like
It's true.
olives?
So if you're
And it's
going pure
60-40 to no.
double
You guys
back
were
on
saying
in
for
from Kesnet with
70-30.
the lineup there. Nice trade from Okeanos. Playing a
Telling
little
you,
bit
man,
further back this time
it's a
around.
50-50. Yeah.
EG was trying to run their own set play, set up for that ultimate. Said they're the ones getting caught out.
Who had the best
But though,
jerseys
they
last year?
trade back onto
Beginning of
Kesnet.
the year,
Is all
Nova
one factor, and it
long
goes
sleeve
1-for-1.
jersey. 2025 Nova long sleeve jersey, only for kickoff, I think.
Okeanos has stuck around.
Unbelievable.
He heard the TP out. Does he know about Rossi? No.
No, he does now. Gonna remember that one. EG had stepped forward into A main
Nice
as
shots,
well.
man.
but Envy are just
Dude,
holding
if they
these
aim like
angles
this
a
the
little
whole
too
time,
strongly right now.
they're gonna do great.
Good Prowler out, allows Inspire to go ahead and get yet another. And now with the ultimate to regroup out of Rossi, this round is cooked.
And these are the exact kind of solutions I wanted to see from Envy. Instead of re-clearing space alone, go for the mid-round set plays, always be paired up and fighting together. It's pretty basic stuff, but they execute on it so much better after getting that first time out.
Calm goes ahead.
I mean, they have
runs all
baits
the way
and
into
stuff,
mid.
yeah,
Unfortunately for him, Exter's already
Chester,
On
Alamate,
this
thank you for the
rotation.
32 months.
just going for the jump peaks. Now reveals exactly what is going down. 20 seconds left onto the clock, so Envy are actually going to have the lead here going into the second half. on EG's own map pick. Assuming all goes according to plan. There's still a little time left on the clock. Exer chooses to just go ahead and allow the spam.
Dude,
so
great recovery from them though.
Through most of that wall.
7-5.
That little corner right there, you still can, Mimi.
You can. And that's Envy up 7-5. Really great recovery from them. They win the pistol, lose 4 in a row, and then put it all together. This is a great set play.
Wait, how did they not hit the guy in the corner?
A lot of it was about figuring out how EG was playing B main control. They started dominating that
Is
space.
Kesnet a good pickup for VFL? Probably if he gets more sleep than he's had.
Still more to play. Second
I don't know how many
half
points
of
he was though, man.
after this.
VFL is essentially just a game of just working out who TMV underrates.
To create a series of products for esports for the biggest stages.
퍼포먼스랑 컴페티션이 주요 키워드다 보니까 레이싱이라는 테마를 잡고 거기서 이제 영감받은 그래픽 요소들이나 다이나믹하고 날렵한 그런 실루엣 같은 것들을
Site is back up. You want me to check if my team got deleted or not?
可以协助 POSA 成为电竞圈的顶尖品牌，而 VOXY 是其中一个助力。
Oh, I'm not sure it has her. Not back, yeah. Either that or we just crashed it again. You have Sato and Roxic? Yeah, I do have Sato and Roxic. Wait, how can you see mine? So that means it locked in, right? Or are you just guessing and you nailed it? McTruffles, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Tarian as well with the Prime, appreciate the 7 months. And TP Glansdorp as well, appreciate the tier 1. Thank you with the 32 months. DMV's now a streamer for your org. Yeah, dude. You might have to mod for another channel as well, right? Up the collection to like 10 or whatever you're on, crazy. How much is May? Like 13.5, I think. I was tempted.
In the second half of Abyss and currently lead at 7-5 on the half. The big question for them is, will they be able to overcome Evil Genius's defense, which was so lights out on the previous showing?
Yeah, it was outstanding, and I think the big people you're looking towards this half is Kesnet and
Chrono with the Prime, thank you for the 7 months as well. Zuna was only 7.5. Oh, you can bet I got Zuna.
But individually, he has still been outstanding. And those two will
Francis
certainly have
Sato,
to apply themselves.
EU, Zuna, Roxic, Cupid, Koala, Westside, Cushy, Envy, Woo. Yeah, that is my VFL.
And one of the things we'll be watching is some of that aggression in the post plants, the forward fights from
that's
Envy.
everyone I picked.
EG love to play heavy on the retake.
You got to put Cupid in there.
And we're dominating Envy in those late round skirmishes. This time Envy not really doing any amount of misdirection. It's just a full-on exec over towards B, where the Bandit gets a couple of nice shots out of Soup, and he can fall on back and set his team up again for that post plant. This time though, Envy just charging on forward. Two
nice
players
shot.
now going for the swing, and it's not advisable. It is a disaster for Envy.
It's reminiscent of the first map there with holding for that re-aggression.
Like they were seeing
And even here, I like
a couple of players exploring it as well.
Big,
It's such a strong
waiting
gun.
in the corner, anticipating again. Eventually, Envy's gonna try a little something. EG have plenty of time. They reacted very quickly on the map. They've got 2 players already in B main. So Bao's gonna be one of the last guys to activate. He's got to know there's players around here. Now he's looking at him. Nice shot from Poppin on the return, but
very nice on this one. Super patient as well.
Nice
very nice. Just
turtle
back.
EG were to give the space there to the double dive. They know how much Envy loves those hyper-aggressive site takes. So you give them their space.
Got Envy in my VFL, yeah. I had to get Envy. I had to get.
Immediately punished.
I had to get Envy. I had to get Keeper. I was tempted for Yampi, but
all of the keys that won EG Abyss got shown again here on the pistol round.
I think he's going to have so much on his plate that he's not going to be crazy high fragging wise.
It's the little preview of these next few rounds, because I think one of the things EG can do very easily is
Ninja.
stall out.
Maybe
I
should have gone
Ninja.
Ninja. I could still change it, I think.
And just play for quicker rotates with the Oreo, with the team on through mid.
So
did I get Zuna? For sure, man.
With that solo Viper anchor on B.
I think probably the best pickup.
EG maybe trying to
either that or Francis.
Variance in how they hold the B space. Digizin's got an outlaw
Question mark created over towards A.
This time he's
everyone can get one shot.
Line over on B.
Guns JQ.
As well.
We've got Philly Dilly, and we have Silver as well with the Prime. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate the 9 months.
Have the choice there?
No. Certainly they don't.
You're
but
sick.
if you can
Hopefully it's
keep their money in a bad spot,
hopefully not the illness.
That's the hope. Usually that comes after winning a pistol round.
It does.
Winning one of these swing rounds 2 and 3.
Thankfully for them, though, the way he bought, he won't have it at least until like round 4.
Ooh.
Round 4 is the one to look at. There could be some trouble, but again,
this is
Bandit in a very good pair of hands.
Sure.
4-3 here.
Sure.
Nice and easy.
Dude, not even a lick of damage on this as well.
I think you might see some teams be willing to run that.
Wait, when they got the
your
trades in, I kind of... That next kill is everything.
Its niche is really killing light armored players,
like this kill coming up here, this is the difference between a scary round and a pretty convincing round.
Ranges where the Ghost couldn't do the same
Exactly.
And for only 100 extra credits, not so bad there.
Yeah, will we see it on most eco rounds where you're playing full armor? I don't really think so. Just by the Sheriff, it's going to be better still. But I think that is the exact niche where we might see the gun fit in a little bit.
Oh, teleport up into A main. This is about to
be the Waylay's bailed, though.
I tell a lie. Everyone teleports and dashes away except for
Why did the Waylay bail? What happened here? Did he eat his team's Omen Flash? Yeah, got to go back to the server on that one. Or DG Zin's got to actually just like commit a little. Unless he's literally just meant to be like a distraction.
Down to only 2 players and a B site open for business.
Since I think we have a little bit of extra time to continue this Bandit discourse going, because it's our first time seeing it. I do think there is an element, because I don't think we saw it at all in the first pistol round.
Bandit OP. Yeah, it definitely needs a bit of a... It's definitely a little too strong.
Big thing to look at.
More for eco rounds than anything else.
It's more common for them to be buying a set of light armor or not. If you're playing against teams or agents
Caramelks with the tier 1.
Appreciate
Appreciate the 34 months.
Money depending on the util they have to buy or the tendencies.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
On that pistol round, but there's plenty of good value.
There's also agents where it just works pretty well for in how they're buying. I think Viper is an example, right, where you spend 200 on your orb and then, well, you have 600 left over. Do I really need a snake bite? Maybe not.
Yeah, when you can
Calvin,
have
the Prime, appreciate the 14 months as well.
Snake bite or the Bandit. I don't hate the
Calvin,
Bandit
thank you for doing that as well, mate.
Through.
Alec as well, thank you for the 28 months.
Through it all has managed
Can you
to
say
pick
go Hawks? Mate, I wouldn't even be able to tell you what sport that is.
So is left without much of a purpose in this round.
I've got no idea.
You also have to remember that the gun sounds cool and it feels good to shoot, so...
Okay, those are compelling.
Those are compelling sells.
It's for bird watching? Oh, okay, yeah.
No, I mean the other reasons were the main ones.
Okay, yeah. I'm bought in. I'm mainly on the sounding cool thing.
Yeah.
This A main fight, though, was just absolute destruction. That was kind of a throwaway round from Evil Geniuses. You can write that one off. Maybe
Ollie is him in the YouTube chat as well. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take that. Now we'll see what they've got for us.
Right, big buy rounds, and that was, I mean, there was pretty much as
kind
of clean as you can get it from Envy.
Envy, as compared to EG,
it's only the
are
one
gun
that have to rebuy.
Rounds on their attack.
Big round for EG.
Fight up from Okeanos, trying to contest this orb support.
They're gonna.
Just get a free nightfall.
I was gonna say they're gonna get caught out here. For sure, gonna get caught out.
Nice work out of him.
It's a huge kill.
Still yet to fall. 1 kill in mid, but Calm is completely.
Damn, bro.
Shot straight in the back of the head. Envy around every
Dude, that looked so uncomfy for EG.
Perfectly for them.
This was a nice side hit, though.
That time. They slowed things down in the middle of that hit, then re-swing in together to kill these players that flooded in backside. That was a great little pause.
But
yeah, that was really cool.
Envy call around EG's expectations. When you see pop in on the fade is 1 off of the nightfall, you expect you have a little bit of time. He's going to go into main. He's going to pick up the orb.
With the Prime as well. Thank you for the whole year.
Instead, it was that combo piece between the paranoia out of Rossi and Kesnet
in the YouTube chat with the 5 gifted memberships as well.
And then, of course, like you said,
the rare one, man. Thank you so much.
That hit in as a team after Kesnet.
Anyone in the YouTube chat got gifted, please say thank you as well.
So Envy keep their lead here, go up 9-7. And they're gonna have that ultimate you talked about online now.
Prowler, dude, this was a nice sight hit. We got everything going on this one. Prowler to make sure you know where to Omen Flash. We know where we're double dashing into. The Omen Flash is well timed. Got the kill, refract out of there so everyone else can go through.
To fall back and play for the retake. That was just them trying to contest against the hit. I think maybe
what is the third map? Bind?
Speed at which Envy
feels like we're heading there.
Continued on forward here. And it has forced them now onto just Sheriffs and a Bucky.
There's such an ult diff now as well.
I know Okeano's already dead in A main. EG is going for a re-clear kind of trap play in B main, but no one's home to receive that, so Envy instead will set up for a nice easy split into A. Scom's just hoping he can get something with that Bucky.
The aeroplane Buckster. I don't even think anyone from Envy is going to run towards him. They know the gaps they went for in this setup. Really taking their sweet time. Eggsters getting itchy. Getting itchy for a fight, and that's going to punish him. Still nowhere really for Com to play from after that fact.
Can't feel comfy at all.
A few more lucky breaks for EG to have a shot.
I think he's just going to stay there till he dies. Inevitably to the spike.
Those footsteps reveal everything Inspire needs to know. Get the kill, slip on away, turn back in for another, mow down some more on the eco. Not too bad there for Inspire.
Very nice.
And for Rossi to finish the job.
Big buy rounds, complete ult diff on this one as well. So you would imagine Envy can just keep this one simple as well.
They had some early success with the pistol.
What is it? Fade ult and Yoru ult?
Here on their defense.
Yeah,
don't deal with the prime as well. Appreciate the 4 months.
The only thing worth watching again, that Bucky kill coming online. But of course, we are going to be moving forward here. You put a big highlight on this round for EG, a must-win round for them. Good news is, I see Digizin saved up enough money to go for the operator, and Evil Genius are going to call a timeout.
Yeah,
Potter's going to craft up something to win this critical round.
Yeah, Envy's been going
because
for
they know they're going up against the ults here as well, so we'll see what they got. Old EG had a good amount of anti-Yoru stuff. They were probably the first to do the cage smoke theory that leaves like gaps in that you have to check. So you might see something like that. Problem is the fade ult just means that you probably just gamble one site and go aggro.
And Potter's going to know all that. And she's a very specific
I would imagine you see like a 4-1 here that go aggro.
She's going to have an exact idea of how she wants her team to play out this round.
Might even be mid though. Do a 1-3-1 push through middle.
These are our then 3 responses. So you better believe EG are going to have big plans, especially in the early mid-round for this.
And she likes planning rounds ahead. Give him the first round. What do you do after that? Building back into a tie game. That's her hope out of this timeout.
What do they want to do? Dude, if they just sit back like this, they lose though.
Expensive investment in that operator.
Seems like just judging the minimap here, Evil Genius is the first player.
I'm not sure about this one.
Make things look a little bit more like the pistol round.
Are they going aggro here? Okay, yeah.
Play for retake.
Sure.
See what they can do from there. Inspired is all the way up in heaven, as a matter of fact. Maybe some opportunities to look for some spam if Calm's going to throw a dart into the mix. As Eggster goes all the way up into heaven, sees that player. That could be a problem. Supa gets the kill on the other side. Now the hindrance really slowing things down for Eggster. Finally, the second player approaches through elbow.
Flamed Envy a little bit with it, so we kind of have to, well, I mean, it wasn't great from EG, I'll be honest.
So quick to move up into mid, and he's not going to have a chance.
Like, if you want to, your TP should be cross-map, surely, against this.
This retake is so hard. You're all pushing in from one angle. Really comes down to Bao's paranoia.
Who's it going to hit? Absolutely no one. Envy in a great position, now committing to the pit, into the post. I think Evil Genius is just going to call this off.
Yeah, I think you got it.
I mean, a Viper's spit, you have no way back in. You've already used your only tool, and you want to save that operator.
Yeah, I didn't really love it from the timeout here. I wonder if there was like, I wonder if there was extra stuff said that didn't really sit. If it was an on-the-fly thing. Still had like the one solo who's going to get pinched. Being someone that can't get out of there when you got a Yoru. We don't have a cross-map TP.
They simply could not lose. Yeah, Envy have done it to them, really switching things up. You see the success of that fight back into elbow, something that had eluded Envy in a similar round back all the way on the pistol.
Well, the thing is that the
have mercies with the mid-round ads on YouTube. Wait, YouTubers, are you guys getting ads mid-game?
I think where the round got won was Inspire on that mid lure, killing Bao. Meaning there was only one angle.
Dude, have we gone full FNS on YouTube? That's crazy.
Really helped things out. Interesting paranoia and a Hunter's Fury from Calm, sending so much into a round with just the Sheriffs. And at the same time, there was an ultimate on the other side of the map.
Let me... It might have to be tomorrow.
Inspire tries to creep up through main, shut down by Digizin.
Let's see if I can turn that off.
Because you've still got Okeanos in sight. in this smoke. Evil Genius is starting to rotate over as well as Oki spots a player, spots a shoulder as well, needs some shots but cannot get them. And now Envy have to get past these two players back in spawn. Shouldn't be too hard as the hindrance keeps Kesnet alive against all odds. A shock dart now lands the kill. And now with another shot out of Calm. He is stepping up for EG.
How's he got a second here?
Rossi in the smoke. The shorty has to be
I got this so on top of it. Dude, you ain't getting more than one here, surely.
Have these, but they dodge the flash. He's not looking any of the right ways.
What the?
It's madness. And Eggster now without a gun to play.
Damn, bro, they stole the round fully. Why did they carry on? I mean, popping overstepped for sure.
Locking things down, and as soon as Envy loses numbers, it's the same script. They will get aggressive, they will fight into you. And you saw EG, even in a chaotic round, a round they had to win, they take the time to pause, wait for that aggression in CT. And even though it got a little silly, they're rewarded for it.
They absolutely are.
You want the ads on YouTube to be manual?
So Evil Geniuses,
yeah, dude, if you can change them to manual now, that'd be awesome.
Now kept themselves alive here
they shouldn't be getting them mid-game.
With a second, have 4
Quarks with the Prime, appreciate the 31 months.
This would be a big one for them. Operator on the line from Oki. That's one of the duelists out of the equation.
But
you can do it? That would be huge, dude. Thank you.
This push into the A site.
Hard for Envy to fight.
Oh, big miss, dude.
The swing a little bit wider.
I mean, it's the easiest retake ever. I'm not sure. That's good.
Out of Supa, Bao's getting spammed down. And
guys,
ready to go on the
you have a Euro ult to give you info of this.
Evil Geniuses know how much is riding up. That's 4 ultimates at the same time. And yet it's
oh my god, imagine they lose this round.
By popping on this line, flash turned, runs away. Eggster just being baited for. But Eggster's not doing anything. His whole team is falling down.
Oh boy.
Now he has to do something.
I'm honestly just glad for them that they won this round. Because these ults, and we kind of, we actually complimented them. Yeah, dude, would have looked horrendous if they lost that. We were complimenting them earlier for actually being able to combo these ults, and this was like one of the worst combos we've seen.
If they lost this round, game over. Like you called out 4 ultimate
Sonya, I have like a button to do it. I'm like good to go here.
They close it out, and the gap narrows to 2.
Getting a little bit nervous now.
Yeah, because the money must be really low, and it is, and they all in on this one, and they're missing a little bit of util. I'm gonna say a little bit of util. They're missing the attack Viper smoke, right?
Down the lights as well. Nobody actually in that path, and it has allowed Envy to move forward very confidently towards the A side.
It's gonna be a full.
If Poppin gets the plan off, he gets all.
Last time Envy got stalled out on the forward look. This time they're not even trying it just yet. Now the cover clears. A paranoia out.
Dude, dude, they cleared all this. What a weird round.
Really shying away from these lines.
It's a great fade ult. The hell is that shock dart gone?
That'll be 1 out of Eggster. But Digizin doesn't even care. Can't hear anything back.
When does Superman play?
With Bao, and these kills continue to falter on in. The lurk now. There's a
no way.
Right
no way.
Superman gets the first knockdown.
Wow, that was nuts, man. Poppin killed 2 over towards side here as well. Jesus, that was pure mayhem.
Kesnet bypassing his opponent in the smoke, but gets the rifle up in time. Chuckling about the outcome.
Cannons, thanks so much for the prime, dude. Appreciate the 6 months.
Like you called out, they didn't fight up. Instead, play a much more passive post plan. Only go for the duel once they activate that Nightfall. Really, a round like that, 5-on-5, comes down to the littlest things. Thankfully for Envy,
okay, 3 goes at it. 3 goes for a third map. We got. This is when you know everyone's low on money. Got the double shotties out.
He teleports back, and now with the lurk dying in mid. Envy really locked into this fight. A saturate hits Digizin himself. I'm not even sure what happened. It's madness. Kesnet is up on top.
Dude, it's the same site here we saw earlier. Dude, he's actually saved him. Oh, he saved him. Lovely shots, bro. Does just have these rounds where he just goes hero mode. He's had one each map so far. 23 to 15.
Americas is just performing so well. 23 kills at this point on the second duelist. And what a job he did anchoring here.
That was nice.
Last shot is
nice
nasty.
little cross. Did the cross map recon hit that guy on the floor as well? That was kind of nice.
Saturates went into that same corner and hit on to Jazin trying to anchor.
Comma's a good recon there for sure. The Viper Wars, yeah, do both of them were a little mess.
They had to catch up.
Absolute madness.
So map 1, Envy started to build the comeback. EG was up 10-2, and they nearly brought it back. 9 rounds in the
loot,
end.
main. Thanks so much for the tier 2.
A couple for EG,
That's how we say
starting
it.
with
Thank
an
you so
eco
much,
to
bro.
close out. And now with the script flipped a little bit, it's Envy in practically
Your
that
first
same
sub being
position.
the tier 2,
with
thank
an
you for that,
eco
mate.
round ahead of them, overtime starting to loom with the task of closing
It should be
out.
fine, Sonya. I think I have everything down my end.
Of overtime, but Envy need to turn things around here quickly. Of course, here in America's Kickoff, we got a triple elimination format, so not everything is over after a loss here, but to start off your year, Envy can't allow this second map to slip away from them.
But if you go all the way down to that lower bracket, the third bracket, you have to play so much to qualify. So many games to make it there. It's a lot simpler to just not
win?
lose, just stay in the upper bracket.
God, when you put it like that,
3
it all makes
chances
sense.
down to
And it goes
2.
back to the well,
And this
maybe,
one
with at least a feint of
should
this
be
being
easy.
hit, but it's a very heavy hold from EG.
Couple of bandits
This
though.
is aggressive on
This
the
is
anti-eco from
what we're saying that
Okeanos.
maybe they're made for.
He's not entirely rewarded for it either. Dujizin never really took a chance to
Whoa,
go for the
that's
swing,
a
and again,
bold
looking for that
way of
fight.
doing that.
Evil Geniuses maybe trying to switch up the formula here on an anti-eco, be less
But they've
predictable.
given
But
away a
Mate.
gun.
yeah, it's not so rewarding.
I mean, they're not going to think anyone's in the corner, but
And we work back into mid. That was pretty much uncontested ground.
really nice.
Nice shot.
Good awareness as well, to be
That's a
honest.
problem dealt with. The gun
Lex
is
over,
taken
thanks so
away,
much for
and
the
now
prime as well,
DG
mate.
turns to attend to mid.
Nice shot
He's
again.
on all the right lines at all the right times. Does only get that second before being traded out. And Supa's on relatively low HP. There is a world here.
37 and
where Envy
30.
can get the spike down.
Both
The
these
judge
players are so
probably
low.
just makes this
Tom got
easy,
something
but
cooking with the shots.
Extra's got a chance.
Do Envy have an idea? Right now, that idea is separate, divide and conquer.
Practically the perfect guns against low HP players. An Odin and a Judge.
Smoke out in 5.
Forward, pushes
Oh,
back in the corner. Rossi for
damn,
three.
bro. That's how they did it. Low
Map
buy.
Win for Envy.
That was big, man.
With 67 combined
Yeah, maybe
HP on
maybe
those
it's a
two
little bit down to
players.
the
They don't
bandit
care.
kill as well.
They see it through to bind.
A mirror of map 1.
Okay, we got bind coming up.
Eco rounds to shut down a
Dude, they look so
comeback.
much better here. So much better.
And Envy push us